Okay, Arsenal escaped narrowly against Wolverhampton Wanderers. City looking comfortable as they beat Crystal Palace 3-0. Palmer, cool with Chelsea. They come back to winning ways. Man United, Bournemouth, what a game. Welcome back. All whistles have been blown. Welcome back to the After90 Podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Man you.
Are we going to start there today?
Let's start there. What was that disaster?
It's even. I love the absolutely pure,
Interesting
obviously,
game.
I feel like
pure,
from
interesting, neutral point of view.
Interesting game,
Probably one
definitely.
of the best games you ever see. 8 goals.
Bruno, my FPL.
Mbomo did rubbish. Thank God I didn't have him. Thank God. Because what was that?
Okay, I first of all say, attacking wise, and we've been saying this all season, even from the first game against Arsenal. Like sometimes we look so good going forward, like
world class.
Yeah.
world class,
World
like
class.
Cunha and Buemo, that link up. You see Bruno like giving in good passes. Ahmad is flying from the right wing. Like we look so good, but then I've been saying this. That switch up. This is like a third or fourth time this happened this season where we take the lead or we're playing good first half, and then they go into
And they go on.
the dressing room. I don't know what they are doing. They are drinking beer or some shit in the dressing room. And they come back and they look like a totally different side. They can't pass the ball. They can't defend. They're just losing the ball, giving up the ball. And
They
like
didn't switch on when that
No,
first.
she
half-
Considered
Second half.
seconds after the second.
seconds
went.
after, and then silly challenge, Casemiro. I don't know. It was a game of literally.
So you think Casemiro could have done better than to give away that far?
The
It wasn't a necessary.
I think it was. Casemiro is always going to take one for the team. He's that type of player.
Yeah. And his position as well.
But then you look at the bigger picture. We have Villa coming up next. We have Newcastle.
And no Casemiro.
Now
Damn.
he's suspended. We're not going to have Mbuemo. We're not going to have
I don't
Ahmad.
even think players think about that when they cause those fouls. Like
In
I'm
those
on 4 yellow
moments,
cards.
like when I play soccer, I don't think about that. Like
Nah, you have to. I feel like Casemiro should go into the game of I cannot get a yellow card. Like if I'm getting a yellow card, it has to be absolutely necessary. Yes, and then it was just annoying because we ended up conceding from the free kick.
from the free kick.
So,
Yeah.
It was pointless.
I don't even know, man. But kudos to Bruno. Another masterclass performance. Sometimes I feel bad for the guy. Like,
Yeah, he's just trying to do
I
his
feel
best
bad.
that like they're messing him up.
You see, after I scored the free kick, the way he was riling up the crowd. I don't know. Bruno is such a captain, and I just feel like the team keeps letting him down. I just hope we never get to the point where he starts to decline or he decides to leave the team.
Yeah.
I don't see him leaving.
I don't see him leaving.
the
It looks
team.
like
He looks very.
He's Man U at this point.
He's Man U, you know.
Yeah,
like
overall,
you
the
should
thing-
just fear if he begins to drop in performance. I mean, Man U.
Yeah.
Speaking of the defense, sometimes I don't blame them. I mean, Euro and Haven, 19 years, 20 years old, they are very young. Starting for Manchester United, there's a lot of pressure. So
yeah.
a lot of times they do look solid. They do look like but then again, once in a while, you see the inexperience show. They
So
haven't been in these
do you-
positions.
Would you
a
back
lot of time.
the 3 people at the back with such young defenders, or do you think Amarich could have gone with a different formation?
Did he have
maybe
the options?
4?
I mean, his hands are tied. You
Yeah.
don't have Delete right now.
Maguire
You don't
and
have
so.
Maguire right now. I think those guys are more experienced. They know how to manage a game a lot better than these 2 youngsters.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw, that's supposed to be the experienced one at the back to guide them. I understand that Luke Shaw is not traditionally a centre back, so there's still that gap in his game. But then again, the first goal, he gave the ball away.
Yeah.
He was careless with the ball. We've seen it time and time again. But overall, it was just a terrible performance from defense. Like if you look at the ratings, it's like everyone from the midfield up had over a 7.5 rating, and then the defenders had 5 point something rating or less. Lamens, so I think he could have done better. But then again, he's still young. He still has a lot.
I think he did. He was. Lames was.
It was.
He
it
saved
was,
you guys
That's
too.
what I'm saying. It
Even
was.
the-
But I think
towards the
he
end.
could have done better for the free kick. Plus,
Yeah.
it's like we haven't had 9 games. I think only 1 clean sheet now. Since
Yeah,
we
that's
signed
poor.
him, only 1 clean sheet.
I see
So
him more
it's-
like an average player. I don't see him like exceptional.
Yeah, it's not exciting. He's definitely a lot better than Onana.
What says Onana? If Onana was between
Yeah,
those
yeah,
posts,
yeah.
would you have come out with the
Seven-
points?
better than
7-4
Onana.
maybe.
But then But overall. But definitely when Euro comes back, not Euro, I mean when the league comes back, Martinez is trying to get some minutes. I'm not the biggest Martinez fan, but I still think that he's a good option.
A better option
At the centre back
So
position.
now, I just want to compare something right now, because you said when your defenders come back. So what is more important in a game? The attackers or the defenders?
I mean, it's both.
I think
ways.
it's both. This game just shows it.
I said this game is Manchester United season in a nutshell. Like
Yeah.
everything that we've done that looks good, we saw it in today's game.
Yeah.
And everything that looks bad, Manchester United in this
Was
season,
just
we saw it in this
there.
game as well. The same problem of switching off after halftime, switching off after scoring a goal. We saw it today. The youth in the defense and injury problems in defense. We saw it happen today.
Yeah.
The offense going forward, link up between Konya and Mbeumo. We saw it perfectly today.
Beautiful.
We saw Bruno's masterclass perfectly today. We saw Mount,
So Ahmad.
we saw Ahmad, we saw those guys look. So it's like everything that is good with United, we saw it today. Everything that is bad with United, we saw it today. So today is a summary of our entire season, which is like, I don't know.
And how would you rate Mbeumo's performance today? He seemed to be.
I think Mbeumo is the type of player that if he has a bad game, and which is something I like, because I've seen Man United have a lot of players down the ranks. If Mbeumo has a bad game, it's just he can't finish in the final third. But everything that has to do with the build
Keeping
up,
the ball, passing the ball.
passing the ball, making other guys around him look good. He will always do that. He's a proper footballer, but then he might have an off day where the shots are not going in, or he just can't get the assist and the goals.
Yeah.
But every other thing, same with Konya, every other thing is good. I think Garnacho, if Garnacho has a stinker or Anthony has a stinker, it's from the moment you give them the ball on the halfway
they
line,
mess it up.
they mess it up. So I'm happy that at least we have the guys that, even when they have bad games, they don't look terrible. You get?
Fair enough.
And what would you say about Benjamin Sesko?
I mean, he's just coming back from injury. I've not been the biggest Sesko fan. I feel like he's very poor on the ball. There's a lot that I expect from a number 9 that I don't see from him just
Sesko.
yet. But then again, he's still, it'll be very hard for him to start. Mbeumo going to AFCON now might be his chance to really prove himself. But I think that trio of Konya, Mbeumo, and Mount is looking like our best front three
For the season.
Yeah, I don't see Sesko breaking into that lineup anytime soon. Unless when Mbeumo goes off for AFCON, he can, become the striker that everyone expects him to be. But I don't even see it happening.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And where does Amorim sit in the heart of Man U fans currently?
For me, I'm not of the opinion that they should fire the manager. I'm not yet.
I didn't expect to.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. I'm not. I think a lot of United fans are, Amorim out. They're already quick to throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
But 2 things I like about Amorim and 2 things I don't like about Amorim. One is 2 things I like. He sticks to whatever he wants to do. He doesn't listen.
He's
to the fans.
decisive.
He's very decisive. If this is how he wants to play, this is how he's going to play. If this is the player he wants to play, this is the player he's not going to let the pressure from the fans or the pressure from upper management, get to him. He's like, if you don't like what I'm doing on the team, then fire me. And then another thing is, I feel like the signings he brought in this season have been very good. Like, these are the players he wanted.
Yeah.
He got them. So he's the kind of manager I can trust. If he goes into if I'm Manchester United board and he comes and says, okay, I want this guy, I'm comfortable to give him money or go out transfer window and get him that player because he knows the players he wants, and every player he has brought in, maybe apart from Sesko, has looked really good. So I give him that. Then my problems with Amorim, his game management is terrible. We've seen it time and time.
The substitutions.
His substitutions.
Yeah.
It's not conventional to be taking out 2 defenders in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
Most managers don't want to do that. I don't know why Amorim keeps doing that. Just take out
He's
your 2
different.
defenders. Yeah, bringing in.
Do you think he should have taken off Mount today? He took off Mount quite early.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really. I feel like the subs we made did work going forward because when we were down 3-2,
3-2,
he brought in Menu, he made some changes, and then we scored 2 goals quickly.
Yeah.
So I'll give him that. But then in terms of like overall this season, bringing players in, managing the game, he's been terrible. And then he doesn't really know how to deal with the press.
It feels like he's playing FIFA.
Yeah.
The defenders are tired. You swap them out.
Swap them out. So we need to know what our starting back line is, and then we can move from there.
And where do you see Man U after the AFCON? Without Mbeumo, Ahmad, Mazraoui.
If we get points from Villa Park this weekend, I will be excited. If we can get a draw in that game,
Without Casemiro as well.
without Casemiro, without Mbeumo, without Ahmad, without Mazraoui, if we can get a draw from Villa Park,
It's like a win.
that's a win. It's sad that we've fallen this far. That we are going to get
Man
looking for
U.
draws.
How the
Man
mighty
United.
has fallen.
Yeah, but if we can get a draw from Villa Park, I'm taking it. If we get, I don't think we're getting a win. If we can get a draw or a close game, then I think I'm good. The game after that, Newcastle in Old Trafford. I don't know.
Oh
Newcastle,
my
they're not
goodness.
looking
You guys
so-
are you guys are cooked.
Yes, it's going to be a really difficult run of games.
But Newcastle
We'll see.
isn't playing the most convincing football.
Yeah, okay. Away they're not good, but at home they are just
This is
solid.
This is Amorim's a major test for him. Like, how can you manage the team?
this game.
Yeah, this is next.
And this
4-5
might
games.
seem too far, but where do you see Man U finishing this season?
I mean, hopefully, I think we have the potential to probably get that fourth spot.
Four.
Wait, what?
Four.
Wait.
Four. as
rewind.
per-
Wait, the question is where do you see
No.
Realistically,
Where do you see
realistically.
why you
I'm
finishing?
very realistic. I'm very realistic. No.
Fourth spot.
I thought you said like 7.
No, I feel first and second is locked.
Okay.
Arsenal and Man City. However, they decide to, share themselves.
Okay.
That's fine.
You're sharing yourself.
But I think Chelsea looks shaky this season. Liverpool, we've seen them look shaky this season. Aston Villa, I can't really trust them going. Like, they always have this run of forms every season.
And then they drop.
Yeah.
And then they start to struggle at some point. So,
And they pick back.
And they pick back up
Yeah.
towards the end.
Spurs, I'm not worried about Spurs.
That's not a football team.
Exactly, I'm
That's
not worried.
the
So
football team.
I'm looking at Sunderland. I'm like, can they really keep this up at some point? So I think fourth position is.
So it's
up
Man
for
U
grabs.
that is not.
No, I'm not saying we're at the best side there, but I'm saying it's up for grabs.
Oh
It's not
my God.
impossible. That's why I say best case scenario.
my
No
God.
problem. No
If
problem.
The way how close the Premier League is now. If you can,
Bro, it's so tight.
if you can go 3-4
It's so
games
tight.
in a row
without
without draw or
you're
loss,
probably back in the
you're
top
back
four.
top 4.
Yeah.
And I think we definitely have the team that can pull that off at some point this season.
Why,
So,
why haven't you guys put it off since?
I mean, we've had 3 games in a row with wins, and then we're top 4.
And every moment it seems like you guys are about to just clinch it. Just mess it up.
I know, but then isn't that the same for Chelsea?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm not.
It's the same for
That's
Chelsea.
the same for
It's
Chelsea.
same for Liverpool.
Our
same
problem
for
is-
Spurs.
This is your Christmas
Our
cap,
problem-
Seth. we need to discuss.
Our problem is defined. Our problem is defined.
This is an
What's-
issue with
what's-
Chelsea
Wait,
fans.
our problem is
What's
defined.
the problem?
Our problem is
What's the problem?
injuries.
Everybody has injuries.
Everybody has-
Everybody has injuries.
Everybody
Don't even
has
bring
injuries.
injuries up.
New players. We have too many.
Everybody
We have
has-
too
Should I
many.
start naming our injury list for you right
No,
now?
I know. Okay, but new
Or should
players.
Arsenal
How
fans
many
start
new
telling their injury
players?
problems
How
this
many
season?
new players do you have?
How many new players do we have on our
Do you have
team?
this season? I came in this season.
4.
4. Chelsea has a new player in almost every position this season.
How is
In our
that our
starting
fault?
lineup. It's nobody's fault, but it's a Chelsea problem.
Okay.
And Maresca.
But you guys do this
So
every
signing
season.
the player is the problem.
Not every season. The last 2
Is that
seasons.
not more reason why you should not even complain about injuries?
No, because
you have
players
squad
take
depth.
time. Like what Liverpool is going through at the moment. They signed different positions.
I think Liverpool made the wrong signings, but we'll get to that.
No.
We'll get to that.
Okay, but I mean, Chelsea's problem, I think, it's injuries. I think injuries.
Everybody has injuries. That's not an
I think
excuse. Injuries is part of sport.
we're a stronger team without injuries. Did you see us at the Club
Everybody's
World
a
Cup? I know,
stronger
I know
team
you say
without
I'm bringing
injuries.
it. I'm bringing it again, but the Club World Cup.
If Arsenal did not have injuries, do you think don't you think entitled to race?
That's the point. They are struggling. Are they not struggling too?
I don't like
Yeah,
the
but that's not an
fact.
excuse.
I don't like the fact that Chelsea won that
Club World Cup.
World Cup. Because
You
since
can't-
since
you can't-
morning,
you
that's
can't-
the only thing they
You
hold
can't-
on to.
You can't do anything about it.
That is.
Why didn't you win it? You were not there. Why were you not there? You were not good enough. Simple.
No problem.
Simple.
problem.
Rest my case.
But we're not talking about Chelsea now. We're talking about Man U. And Man U believe that they're going to finish fourth this season.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to finish top 4. I'm saying that's the best. Like if what we're doing up front can somehow translate to our defense and we start getting like wins in a
Solid.
row, we're able to manage games, I feel like yes.
Yeah, the potential is there.
Yeah.
But realistically, like if you stay on the same pedestal for the rest of the season, where do you see yourself finishing?
Maybe like 6th, 7th.
Wow.
That sounds
that's
more like
ambitious.
No, 7 sounds more like it.
Last season, remember where you guys are coming from? You're coming from where? 15th to 16th.
No, last season was the flu.
Same manager, same captain.
No. Amarim came halfway through the season.
Okay.
It was
That's
nice.
a good
It was
point.
nice too.
Okay. Now let's talk about Arsenal. They escaped by.
So, Wolves came in there with a game plan. Wolves came there.
Wolves have a game
Wolves-
plan.
Wolves-
They had no. Hear me out. Let me land. If you watch,
Shut up, bottle this title.
I'm not.
You already give it
I am not making an
You
excuse.
You already give it an excuse.
I am not making an excuse. Let me land.
Okay, land.
Watch Wolves versus Man U
Okay.
and watch Wolves versus Arsenal. 2 completely different game styles. Wolves went into Man U's game
With the hope that they could
with
win.
the hope that they could win.
Okay.
No respect.
I agree with
nothing.
what you're saying. I agree with
They
what you're
came
saying.
fully fair. This is 90 minutes. We're going to take on Man U.
Yeah.
Wolves came to the Emirates to get a draw.
A draw.
They
True.
came to park the bus, and as they should versus Arsenal. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying 2 completely
I
different
agree with
game
you
styles.
because I watched the game. I know what you're
Right?
talking
They
about.
parked the bus for 70 odd minutes. Even that 70th minute is because because the
scored.
lucky. It was luck. I have to give the luck came our way
Yeah.
this time around. Okay, no problem. We score. Next 10 minutes, these guys are
They
going
came.
all out.
I'm like, so you guys could do all this.
They could have done if they.
since the
because they
first
had
month.
nothing to
But if they
lose.
did
had
that,
nothing
if
to
they did
lose.
that match could have gone like
Exactly. If they
6-0.
had started that way, they would not be able to.
But you know why that's the
maintained
problem
it.
for Arsenal? If you can't break a low block, then
So-
you can't win the title because
Again,
teams like
again,
teams
again.
like
That's why it couldn't be
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
I'm giving Wolves their flowers in the sense that they came there, they had a game plan, and it nearly worked. It nearly
Yeah,
worked.
it nearly worked.
Lady Luck
It
was on
nearly-
our side.
nearly worked.
It came over our way like the equal. Again, even that the equalizer, I strongly believe if Gabriel was on that pitch, it would have made.
But it
different
was such a
type of
good
marking.
goal. Like the game plan, it was a proper goal. Like they walked
It was a
out.
good goal, and they were pressing us for a good 10 odd
10,
minutes.
yeah.
Then they fell back into their shape, and
I'm
then
like, why? Why?
if they had
Yeah.
maintained, think about, you could only maintain that for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Right?
True.
For 10 minutes. So that's what they came, they had a game plan, it nearly worked, it didn't work. However, like you said, if we want to carry the Premier League at the end of the season, we need to find a way to deal with this. But let's not forget, there were times Man City, Liverpool at the 97th minute against teams like Bournemouth, paying a low block, found a way to win at the end of the season. It
True.
wasn't.
I remember the Leicester game
the
where
Leicester,
Vincent's company scored the-
Vincent Company just knocks it
Yeah.
from outside the box. So there were moments where these these title winning teams had those instances where they had to play these low level teams who
And
played a
win by
low
just
block
a
and they would just win by 1-0 and you see Sterling or somebody scoring in the 98th minute or 99th minute. So
I agree.
we made it work. Not the way I would have loved to have my strikers score, but
Yeah.
we made it work. So I'm not even being too harsh on Arsenal. My issue now lies with what's his name? Gyökeres.
Jokers, yeah.
Gyökeres is supposed to be that person that is going to take us
With all the hype.
with all the hype. He's supposed to be that person that we can say, okay, 90th minute, like something, just drop in the box. This guy is going to be at the end of it.
Yeah.
Gabriel coming back from Hampton, almost a year of injury, looked more
Hungry for goals.
hungry, more influential, more
Yeah.
impactful in the game than Gyökeres did. So obviously, I'm not happy with the performance, not at all. Wolves nearly embarrassed us. If I'm being completely
Bro,
honest,
I'd
have had to switch off my phone.
I wish.
I'd have had to like every. I could,
It was
I could,
this
I could
close.
feel it. I could feel
It
the
was this
messages.
close.
They were already typed, just waiting. People were waiting to say.
How did you know?
Bro, I was waiting. I could feel it, bro. I was just checking my phone. I said, Lord.
If you see the way I
please.
celebrated when Wolves scored, like,
Please.
bro, that's though Chelsea
So
scored.
pissed when Arsenal scored.
All these haters, they won't focus on themselves.
How did you know the messages were waiting?
They were already typed. They were already typed. I could feel
Like
it.
dogs waiting just
They
to
were waiting
release
to
them.
just send.
Nah.
I just say, you don't understand. Like, can't twice in 1 week, twice in 2. I could have Villa
Yeah.
then Wolves. It would have been. But again, like I said, we need to find a way to break down this low box. Saka was our best player. That's not good enough.
Saka was solid.
Martinelli looks like he only play when they space. Like that's
Yeah.
my
Damn.
fault. That's
I
not-
watched
That
That's
game
not
just
it.
I was
dropped.
telling someone, I think like we're beginning to phase out of that era of PC wingers.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
All the Martinelli, Sancho, Rashford.
You can't just be running.
Those guys
it doesn't work
It doesn't
anymore.
work
You
anymore.
can't
Especially
just
if
be
you're on a-
running.
if you're on a contending team when you have to play against a low block, where are you running to?
You got
Stand and play ball.
Beat
and
players
pass
one on
and
one.
find
pass.
some
Passing your
smooth
first
pass.
touch
Yeah.
is so crucial because the ball is coming high. If you don't get that first touch, bro, they've closed you
They
down.
close you
Same
down.
Where you
problem-
running to?
Same problem we have with Rashford. If you see Rashford against like Liverpool, Arsenal, like Chelsea teams that they are pressing us and we're on the counter,
Yeah, he's
always getting those one-on-ones.
And
then that's where you
Yeah.
shine.
And then when we're playing Bournemouth or Leicester,
I have like
and it's
five
a low
defenders.
block, 5 defenders. Rashford just suddenly becomes this
silent.
And that's why I feel like he's doing well at Barcelona. He has that space in behind
La
the
Liga.
defenders, La Liga,
Yeah.
like he's doing his thing. Even that's why I feel okay. Maybe this might be a reach, but that's why I feel if you watch this Champions League, Madrid City, that's how Vinicius and what's his name, the other guy.
Mbappe.
Not Mbappe,
No,
Vinicius
Rodrigo.
and Rodrigo could really play because they had space.
They
yeah.
they run.
Like Madrid were able
Really.
to switch it quickly to
Yeah.
give them those space. But in Premier League, you know what's going to happen?
You're not getting that
When you
space.
get Wolves that's parking the bus, where do you want to run to?
Yeah, man. I think in games like that, Trossard is
Trossard is the better.
Trossard is the better
player
option.
than- better option.
Games like that, games not like that. Trossard is always my.
No, there are
number.
games where-
it's always my
I guess
number
when
one.
Martinelli is.
You bring Martinelli at
Like if I'm playing Man City, I would want to play Man City.
you,
Me too.
You play. You
You're
put
playing bigger teams that want to attack you as
Yeah.
well, that they will go forward.
fair
play
enough. Fair
Martinelli.
enough. Fair enough.
But I think Trossard is just generally better than
Generally,
Martinelli.
just technically just a
Yeah.
better player. His first
Yeah.
touch, his finishing, his vision, his passing. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Martinelli is just faster than him. That's all.
Yeah, that's just it.
Martinelli is just all
Martinelli
speed.
is for FIFA.
But you
Is
guys
it-
are playing.
is it
You're
FIFA?
playing.
Is it
You're
FIFA
playing
type
Everton
player?
next,
Everton. Oof. It's a winnable
and they're
game.
good at the defending.
They're good
Solid
at defending. They're good at defending. Again, I hope Trossard would start that game. Saka again looking promising. As I said, needs to find a solution for Gyökeres. I don't know if he needs to do some one-on-one training with Saka and Gyökeres or one-on-one training with Trossard and Gyökeres.
Yeah.
In as much as he's not as technically sound as I would.
Has
have
he
liked.
blanked in
His-
like past games now?
His first touch is diabolical, man. Like it's horrendous.
Oh,
It's
Tim Gyökeres, that was I can't still believe like that they're saying this about Gyökeres. I'm like,
he's like it's been
confidence.
16. It's time to be like we need to open our eyes and like
be honest.
be honest with ourselves and like just say like yeah, he works hard, but that's cute. But like we need we need
goals.
we need goals, we need assists, we need a threat in the box.
Yeah, that's the same
You
problem
know.
with Joao Pedro at Chelsea.
No goals, no assists.
No goals, no assists. But in the game, I won't even say I think Gyökeres is better than him at this point.
Fair
He's having
enough,
these
fair
issues.
enough. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, still carried out 3 points, still on top
Lucky
of the
3
table.
points. But you
Lucky you, unlucky you.
you've got Everton next. After Everton, who you got?
I think you guys have played most of your difficult games.
No, you
I
got
know, but
more
now the
difficult.
season is coming back around again.
Around, yeah,
But
you
you
start
play a lot of
16.
away games.
You're playing Villa soon, very soon.
You're playing Villa, I think, in this December as
Yeah,
well.
or January.
This very, very soon.
Very
Yeah,
soon.
a lot of your games now are going. I know you're going to play United at home.
We play a lot of away games now.
No, you,
Or home games.
now. So
Games.
that's good for like against the big side.
And Jesus, if he can be as bright as he was towards that ending of even in the Champions League too, he was looking
You
very
think he will
promising.
bench?
biggest mistake Arsenal Arteta will make is to bench Gyökeres.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't
At
bench
this
him.
time.
Don't bench
Keep
him.
playing him.
I know that
Keep
this
playing
time. Just give him that.
Keep
He just
playing
needs probably one goal and
Keep playing him.
he finds his confidence
Get a
again.
penalty. Let him take it.
Depends though. If it's 0-0, can't give my boy Starboy.
I think was that not what happened with Hodgman?
I gotta give Starboy.
That's one thing I always say. Like if you're buying a striker, give him the keys. Like if you're buying a striker like Gyökeres, don't just buy him as okay. This guy is just
Part
going
of the
to- Part of the
team.
team. Give him.
Make
the
him a
keys to
Haaland,
the
like
team. Make
where
him-
he's the
yeah,
points man.
Make him the
And
point
that's
man.
back to my why I said I think they need to do one-on-one trainings with Saka, and because there's sometimes Saka just needs to play that ball one time
to Gyökeres.
to Gyökeres.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Saka wants to
it
dribble.
comes-
Well,
it
he wants
comes-
to dribble,
It
he
comes
wants
from
to-
it comes from the coach. The coach has to make the players know that okay, these guys are a man up front. Find him.
Yeah.
Find him. Like he's
He's
him
the
getting
points
the
man.
goal He's the point man.
Because
Like,
that's
he
what
has to take
City
the
do, man.
penalties.
They just put in the box.
And it's difficult for Arsenal because they're a team that want to play with everybody. They want to pass the ball
And
around.
for the past 2-3 years, we've played without it.
Without a
number
number 9.
Yeah.
Mostly
Right.
false nines.
Saka and Martinelli have been in the team without the number 9. So it's something that Arteta has to just figure out how best to maximize Gyökeres. Also, Odegaard too. If you can, I need him to make quicker decisions, right?
Yeah.
Because again, Gyökeres is not technically like he's not gonna beat 4-5 players, right? Like you need to give him the ball early.
Yeah.
Beat the first guy and take his shots. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's just the Gyökeres problem. I think he's coming into an Arsenal side. I think Arteta's system too is quite different for him. Arteta doesn't play points man game. He wants to play with everybody in the team.
If you're gonna buy a player of that caliber, you gotta make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta make it work.
And I also
Make it
feel,
from
I also feel Arsenal bought Gyökeres with that number 9 pressure. They were just pressured to get number 9.
And to be honest, if we didn't get Gyökeres,
You were fine. I think so.
Any issue we had would have pointed it back
They would
to
have
the fact
said,
that we
why
don't
didn't
have
you
a
buy a
striker?
striker?
So
And
now-
that's what they were saying even before you got Gyökeres.
So now we have the striker. Oh yeah, make it work.
Make it work. Because even without the striker, you guys scoring 6, 7.
And that's why I was going
5.
back to which is like a stronger defense or a stronger attack. For the past 2-3 years, like Arsenal has relied on their defense. We've managed to score the goals up front,
Yeah.
but our defense has been solid, and I feel like it contributes heavily to where we are
to the success, yeah.
today. Liverpool's defense is so many holes.
Yeah,
You know,
defense will win your games.
Yeah.
For sure.
when they
You can't win the title, especially Premier League, without a good defense.
Yeah.
Unless you're Man City.
Unless you're Man City. Not even Man City at this point. Again, let's talk about City. Are you pressured?
I've always been pressured since day one.
You're
I've
not
said
pressured, don't worry. I was asking.
from day one, I've been saying City is scary. Again, very comfortable win against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace had their chances. Some unlucky ones hit the
I think-
woodwork.
I
Had
think
chances.
Three already not
Yeah.
tell the story.
Yeah, it didn't tell the
It
story
didn't
of
tell
the
the
game
story
at
of the full
all.
game, but at
Even-
the end of the day, I don't think, even though if Crystal Palace scored, Man City could have still scored more.
It's good. It would have
Like-
been a
Yeah,
game
like-
of scoring more.
Exactly, it was a high scoring game.
Yeah.
where
It looks scary, man. I don't like
He
Bro.
looks scary. He looks scary. I agree with you.
If again, me, I don't know if we haven't started talking about this, but World Cup, England is my team, and
It's what's in England.
how I want
Damn.
Rice, Saka. Is it this agenda?
Bro.
Yeah, boys.
What about
must
Ghana?
agenda.
What about
What
Ghana?
Ghana?
What is Ghana?
What does Semenyo?
What is? I beg.
At least Canada.
Let's be serious here.
Afon Davis just came back from injury though, so
I'm
that's
sure he probably has that World Cup in mind.
for sure.
Yeah.
But sorry, that's a segue. But Foden is exceptional. He's looking exceptional.
He's like
He's the Foden I remember.
yeah.
All right, he's the Foden that that we were talking about last podcast, saying that he's like on par.
That's
with-
the Foden we're talking
That's
about.
the Foden was talking about. Like he's back to where he needs to. He's back to where he needs to be. Scoring, taking the shots from outside the box. Like he's making it look effortless.
He
Like,
does that every game now,
he's
like
making it
outside the
look
box.
effortless. Like the beginning of the season, he was a shadow of himself, struggling to find himself. But no, him back on form. Haaland scoring again. I mean, he's always scored. Like it's so insane that Haaland goes 2 games without scoring.
And
But
it
it's
seems like
it's a problem,
Yeah.
right? But
Yo, Pedro has got how many games now?
I
Like,
think Haaland's like 17 goals already.
bro, like
And
he already has a
and
golden
you know
boot.
what? He does not look like he's having a
A
fantastic.
good
fantastic,
season.
which
This
is
is not a good season, bro.
which
And he
is
has
insane.
17 goals
Haaland went 2
already.
games without scoring.
And everybody's like,
what's
they've locked
wrong
Haaland
with
down.
Haaland?
They've locked Haaland down, but like
He's a shadow of himself.
Shadow of
bro.
his-
2 games.
he is unbelievable. There's strikers who can
Yeah.
wish.
Different
wish.
standard. And I think he's the only striker in the world at this point that's at that level. There are various other strikers, but like where you expect goals every game.
Also in the Premier
At
League, that we
least
talk
two.
about low block teams.
Yeah, low block teams.
Like all of
Haaland
that.
will give you goals,
It's-
and that's
it's
why
different.
that's why I really like Foden. I think Foden is probably my best player in Man City. Foden would, if he's on form, if you have a Foden and a Haaland on your team, then you are assured of goals.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
you know the goals are going to come. You don't have to worry about that.
Also, I know you're a fan of Sheki. How is it looking?
Checky was solid. Checky's looking like
I have
that guy
if you-
is.
If you could put stocks like,
I'll
just
go all out on Checky. Like
I
I know what this guy will be like in 2 years.
He's baller.
He's a baller.
Man.
He's a baller. Did you see Foden's goal? Like, he literally created the goal for Foden.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes on players easy. He like effortlessly.
Yeah. He's so confident.
He's so
with the ball.
confident. His passing is good. Like, he's
good.
he's really good. He's going to definitely get a lot of assists.
You think he will be a
Foden and
good
Haaland.
replacement for De Bruyne?
I don't. Really
That's
think
some
they're
big
the
shoes
same
to fill,
style.
but
I don't think they play the same style of football. I think Sheki reminds me of a Mahrez.
More closer to Mahrez.
More like a Mahrez.
but
than,
what do you think Guardiola wants to use him for? Is it not for something De Bruyne was doing?
nah, De Bruyne
No.
was maybe because he wear the same number. That's why people might.
No, maybe the same position. He hasn't played AM, right? Oh.
It
looks
more like
he
a
plays
right
from the
mid.
right.
But Savinho plays that, right?
The way, like when you watch the games,
Yeah, he's
De Bruyne-
more. He moves to that side more.
Yeah, De Bruyne is the type of player that wants to get the ball in the center of the park and like find passes.
Finally pass on
That
the
dead
Check
pass
wants
that
to-
just opens everything up.
Chucky wants to get the ball on
And
the
run
right
at players.
and run
Yeah.
at players
And
and
beat
then
them.
before he picks his passes. So he doesn't really give me a De Bruyne type of player.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, like he looks like he will get you goals, like assists.
I don't think I've seen a De Bruyne type of player this
In a
season.
while.
Odegaard has been close.
Odegaard
Closest.
is the closest, yeah, and
Closest
it's just
for-
off because De Bruyne scores goals. De Bruyne gets you goals too. Those goals that will make you like wow. But Odegaard,
The problem with De Bruyne is once De Bruyne gets the ball at his feet,
And
you're
he's
so worried about
He
what
could
he's
do
where he could
anything.
pass, where he's going to.
he had
pick the
he
ball.
could pass, he could
shoot
shoot.
left, shoot
He
He
right.
could dribble you or something. He has so many.
Yeah.
His skill set is.
I'm honestly of the opinion there was a period where De Bruyne was the best player in the world.
Yes, I think so.
Nobody agreed.
I think so.
It's very possible.
I think so. There was
That's
that
very
season.
possible.
There was that season he was just scoring free kicks.
It was
Like
inevitable.
When City got a free kick, you just know it was going in because De Bruyne was
Nah,
taking
De
it.
Bruyne
He was
really-
picking
Injuries
ridiculous
also
passes,
had like injuries messed him up at some point too. But without those injuries, De Bruyne would have been.
There's a whole highlight of, I saw it on YouTube one time, of like misses from Sane, Sterling, Jesus, and De Bruyne's passes. Like he just puts the ball in
On
play
the play for them.
and they miss the chance. And
That's what was literally did for Haaland
I've
last
gotten
season.
so many assists like back then when he was still in his prime. When
Yeah.
Haaland came, he was still in his prime, but then he was not always available.
Yeah.
Injuries.
Yeah, the time when he was always available, it was Sterling and Sane that he had, and those he was still like always topping assist charts every season without.
He's
his
those
striker.
players like he goes on an injury the next game. As soon as he comes back, you
Like
just
he
know
never
he's
left.
back. Like
yeah, that's how
you just
Kane
know
is
he's
as well,
back.
too.
And another player that's like that, Cole Palmer, like this weekend, damn bro. If you saw Palmer, you wouldn't
Chelsea
even believe that guy was
Well,
an
look
injury.
at
This
my
But
guy's-
boy,
this guy's
Biggie
cap is too
Cole
tight.
Palmer.
I think
Cap is too tight. This guy's cap.
Palmer is probably the closest.
How do we
young
go from
player.
De Bruyne to Palmer? Oh my days.
No, we're talking about players that come back from injury and you don't even notice. Palmer just come back from injury, bro.
Okay, fair.
And he already scored a
fair.
goal. And you even know he has not been there for a while now.
Okay, fair.
And like Foden has been there since the beginning of the
So
season.
now that Palmer is back, where do you see Chelsea finishing this season?
I've always seen Chelsea finishing top 4. I said it right from the start. Palmer or no Palmer, we're finishing top 4.
Why is it ridiculous when I say we are finishing top?
Because we're not on the same level.
Because if we had won,
Chelsea look like we have more of an idea of what we're doing now. Liverpool, Man U looks like it would work this week. We're not sure next week. That's what literally.
same thing with Chelsea.
No.
Chelsea
We're more certain.
They're more.
Every time we lose, you know there was a problem. We can literally pinpoint what was the issue.
Of course, when you lose, there's a
No.
problem.
Okay.
I can't pinpoint
No.
all the problems.
Like the problems can easily be solved. It's not a problem with tactics. It's not a problem with
It's an individual
It's an
player.
individual player problem.
Okay.
But Man U, you could okay. What's wrong? What's wrong with Man U? You can't really say which player. It's fundamentally their tactics.
Okay.
But Chelsea, we look every time we put the right players on the field. We look solid. Everton could have scored 5. We scored only 2. Garnacho kept on. He just made up his mind I wasn't going to score that day. He literally.
He made up his
I
mind.
don't know if you saw the game, but you had to go and watch the game. He made like 3 chances that's easy chances that I know Palmer will be scoring anytime, any day. My guy missed it. He just made up his mind. I'm not scoring
So
today.
Garnacho is the starter now for Chelsea.
It looks like it.
I think it's in Maresca's mind Garnacho over Gittens for now.
Do you like Garnacho?
I'm a fan of Garnacho. I like the fact that he's just 21 just blows my mind because he the sky is his limit at this point.
Yeah, I mean-
if he can just put his head down.
Just 21.
He's just
Yeah,
21.
Garnacho
He's
is
wow.
crazy.
really young.
Yeah. if you can just
How old was he even playing for Man U?
He started playing from
19,
17,
17, 19.
Oh,
He was
wow.
from really young. When he was playing with Ronaldo, he was under 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if he can just put his stuff together and just get his game together, I think he can get to a position where he's as important as Palmer to Chelsea, in my opinion. He's looking at potential.
The answer is really good.
He's good. He's a good player. If you watch him play, he's a good
But
player.
check how old is Palmer? 23.
Palmer is 23, 24. So yeah, I have big hopes for Garnacho. I have big hopes for Gittens. So if both of them can just find their foot, we're gonna see like a competition in that position for Chelsea. But Palmer is a solid guy. Like
This guy just loves
Palmer. No, my God, bro.
Chelsea with Palmer and Caicedo. You
Bro.
can't escape it.
Oh my goodness.
I know,
You
right?
can't escape
Oh,
it. Is it because Caicedo has red card? If not, is Caicedo the guy who is...
I mean, if Caicedo was there, we wouldn't have lost this game. I'm telling you.
How about the Champions League game you lost?
Yeah,
Champions
Caicedo
League
was
game.
there.
Caicedo was there.
Oh my goodness. that was if I say what the issue was, I don't want to this player has been getting a lot of hits online, so I don't want to add to it, but there was a particular player that every Chelsea fans knows that this guy is our issue, and we hope that they sell him by next season.
Okay.
But Caicedo was not the issue. But let's leave it. Let's leave that game up. Let's assume it didn't happen.
The top four. We're no longer tied to contenders.
It's not top four.
We just won 3
I
Your
like
mouth will be changing every week.
No.
I like how
No, see. I even said it at some point. I don't know if you guys remember, but I said it that Chelsea are not title contender at least for the next 2 years. We're in a building phase where Arsenal was 3 years ago with Arteta, where Arteta
What do you
finished
mean? 3 years ago, Chelsea.
4 years ago. You know, Arteta's first 2 seasons, he finished, was it 5th, then 4th, then...
We've been
fourth,
steadily
he was
going up.
going steady. And I see that's what's happening with Chelsea. We have the youngest team in the league. People don't consider that enough. I think we don't consider that enough. Like, that just equates to most inexperienced team in the league to an extent. So I think if we can give this team more time and give Maresca more time without pressure, he's building something.
But just know that the same way you're building, it's not like other teams are going to sleep.
I was about to say, because that was, I think, Arsenal's issue for the longest time. Arsene Wenger would always have bringing this young players, develop, nothing developed. It was always
nothing
developing.
No, that's not the
You know
case
what
with Chelsea. We've
They give
proven it.
Wenger time,
We've proven it a
everything.
bit with some trophies. I don't say that.
Fairs.
We've proven it a bit
Yes.
with at least 2 trophies. We've given people like a foretaste of what is to come when this team
What do you
actually
think
kicks.
Maresca ranks in managers in the league right now?
Premier League. I think the manager's stopping him maybe 4th, 5th.
Okay,
Maybe a Guardiola, then Arteta, then not for sake of respect, I'll say Arne Slot, but that's for sake of respect.
I don't think Arsenal is in that conversation.
Guardiola, Arteta,
Unai Emery.
And Emery has to be
Emery because of experience,
Emery has to be there.
and then maybe
Amorim.
Maresca 4th. No, bro.
I'll put Maresca over Amorim.
Maresca slots
over Amorim.
slots. David Moyes over Amorim. I wouldn't put David Moyes over Maresca. This, in my opinion, I think Maresca is still a young coach. In my opinion, like he doesn't have so much experience. He only did City assistant manager.
David Moyes is such a mid-table manager.
He's a mid-table
That's what
manager.
he
Yeah.
does. He loves it.
He just knows how to.
He loves it.
He's an
He
expert.
loves it.
He's an expert at keeping teams in the Premier League.
He loves it.
Once you sign him,
Once
you're
your
not
niche.
getting relegated, but you are sure not
Exactly.
winning anything. That's
I think Eddie Howe needs to accept that he's like that too. For some reason, he thinks
Yeah.
he's a winner.
It seems like Newcastle is forcing him to be what he's not.
Exactly.
With the
At some
money
point,
they are giving him.
you have to realize that I'm a mid-table manager and I like it.
It's frustrating. I think that's what happened with Graham Potter at Chelsea. Like, it was obvious that this guy, and that's what's also happening with Thomas Frank at Tottenham. Like, this guy's a mid-table manager, just knows how to get through games without getting relegated. But to go for something, it's too difficult.
It's too difficult.
Let's talk Villa. Where do you guys see Villa this season?
So even like back
They're
to your
winning the
point
league.
about
Yeah,
how do you go from 0 to 100? How far? So the thing again, like we said this already with Villa, they have a really good spell. I still feel like they're going to drop. I don't know when that is going to happen, but I don't think they're gonna like pull a City and keep with this till the end of the season.
Yeah.
I feel like the hammer is going to drop at some point. But I'll give them their props. 6 out of 6 Premier League wins, 9 games
Solid.
wins all through. And if you look at this was the team that started their first 5 games 0 wins.
Yeah.
Right. So Unai Emery has gone back to this. As I said, Unai Emery has gone back to the drawing board, restructured the team, and now they're playing like it's also not like the game against the one that they went
West Ham.
3-2 West Ham. Like they could have lost that game.
They could have lost the
They
game.
could have. Arsenal's game 2 was literally on the knife's edge. They could have lost that game. But again, it's all about getting it done.
Right. 3
They
points.
didn't stop the press. Like they, kept pressing Arsenal up until the end. Even in this game, I think it was Morgan Rogers from outside the box.
Morgan Rogers is solid at this point.
Banger. Even the first goal by what's his name? The striker.
Was it Watkins?
Watkins too.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was
proper
Watkins.
number 9 goal
Yeah.
getting in front of. So like their players are, doing what they need
Doing
to
well.
do. Doing what they need to do.
I think I'm just surprised that they're winning so many games and only Watkins is now even scoring
So many goals. It's
like,
Rogers. Rogers is on different form at this point. The guy has been solid this
But I do
season.
expect them to hopefully, because of from a bias point of view as well. I think they're going to still fall down the table.
Like
But
5th,
right now,
6th. I don't see them finishing top 4.
I think they can finish top 7, Sha.
They have depths. No
Top
depths.
7. Newcastle has
It's
fallen.
still
Nottingham
a,
Forest.
it's still like a 50-50 thing. Like they could just continue. Something can just click in the team and they'll just continue. Or maybe just play a normal Villa game where they still drop and Man City goes on to win the title.
Man, you guys
So-
should do something next game, I beg.
like I said,
I
a point,
beg.
A point on Man U is a win according to the.
a point is a win for me. If we can go to Villa Park and get a draw, taking
Without
it.
Mbeumo, without Ahmad, without
Maguire,
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
Damn, I think you guys are losing the game in my opinion. Without
I honestly
Delete,
think we're
without
losing-
Maguire, no
I honestly
way.
think we're losing the game as well, but if we can get a draw, I'll take it.
I don't want Villa to lose at this point because they keep the pressure up and make the game more interesting.
Fair.
I hope Everton can just be solid next week.
Against Arsenal. I don't see it happening.
I don't even know what to
I'm
believe
just
these
trying to
days,
push.
honestly. Like, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Everton don't pack the bus. Even if
No, they're
do,
not. I don't think
They
they're gonna do
won't. It's going to be more of an open game.
It's an
Is that
open
one?
game.
I don't want Arsenal to slip up just yet. I want this one to be the most painful.
The bottling.
I want them
Do
to,
you think it's better you guys sleep up now and
So
so
we
just
just not-
start winning now so you don't get disappointed in future?
I need no. I don't. I believe.
You believe? Okay,
What kind of
that's good. Oh,
kind
say it clearly. What I say
this
clearly?
one was not very
Yeah,
We are carrying that trophy. Come me.
okay. It's
Bam.
not May 2026.
last season was
Let's just be sure. So you know, I said it 2 years ago.
Liverpool led for the most part. The one
Yes.
before, I was
It was close. That one
really painful.
That
So
one was
I want
deep.
this season to be like that. So take the lead, get to April, go
Then-
to
then-
Etihad and
and
chop
and they will not win their last game. I'm waiting to hear City score, and they're not hear that City as well.
Oh yeah, no. That was,
Ibrahim will take a
can't.
break for like 3 weeks.
I kind of considered picking up another sport. Watching volleyball.
If you don't win
or-
this one,
That's why I said last season. I don't.
every
So
sport
like,
has its problem.
honestly,
I
if we didn't start
promise
this season the way we started this, I was ready. I was
Just-
ready to start watching volleyball. I like this heartbreak. Like
it's been 3 years now.
it's been
Oh,
3 years
hoping.
of hope. Like
Yeah, I think if they were picking up FA
Carabao.
Cup,
something in between.
Even Champions League.
Something to hold-
I mean,
something
to
to
hold
just
down.
We're like, we won't care about Carabao Cup.
Oh,
We're frying big fish. Man, you were picking up our Carabao
Just-
FA Cup.
Man U has more trophies than Arsenal in the last.
Yeah,
3
we could have
years.
won Europa League last season. If
Could have,
that's-
could have,
would have, or
Should
should
have.
have.
I'm just saying.
But Tottenham, everybody has picked up trophies in the last 5 years.
Everybody. Just-
Everybody.
Just as us not speak, we picked up World Club World Cup. The world, the world, the biggest trophy you could
Chelsea
ever.
picked the trophy. United picked the trophy. Spurs picked the trophy.
Spurs picked the trophy,
Man City,
bro.
Liverpool. Only Arsenal.
Only us that with all their noise. Jesus. So if you guys don't win,
What's your next topic?
okay.
What's your next topic? This Arsenal slander will never end.
Nah,
Will
Okay.
never end.
Next topic, Salah is back. Is the war now over?
So it's difficult to even say, okay, was it Salah that was the reason Liverpool wasn't? Because scoring, like I still don't understand why he got benched. I feel like he played he played his part in that
bench.
No, in that game versus who did he play?
Brighton.
Against Brighton, right? He got his assist. He could have even gotten a goal or two.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like he played his part in that. So and then Slot says he has no beef with Salah, right? But he still starts him on the bench.
I think so too.
Right?
I think so. It's Slot just doing manager things.
I don't know what the dynamic is. Again, they said they had conversations, right? I don't know what, but it's like with Salah, Liverpool is playing their game. Without Salah, Liverpool is playing their game. Like, he doesn't seem to be the reason why they're not performing.
Yeah,
I honestly think AFCON is really good for Liverpool right now. He goes off, all that,
and there's no drama.
He's the only one going away. That's so good.
That drama is like, for God's sake, you can just focus on
And Slot can prove that he doesn't need Salah. This is his chance. Like 4-5 games.
When he comes back, he has to fight for his spots in the starting level.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I think AFCON could have not come at a better time for. And I like how he just before AFCON bring him on, kill all that bad energy, all that noise.
Yeah,
off to AFCON, go play for your country. I need to figure out my team. By the time you come back, if I have my team figure out, you have to fight to get it. Yeah,
I think he could also work against Salah because if he goes and with all the players Liverpool signed this season, everything could just click.
Yeah,
and
if he comes back,
what if he does amazing work at AFCON? Does he need to come back and fight for his place in the team?
It depends on how the team is, how Liverpool is performing by the time he comes back. Because you don't want to mess up something that's going good.
And it's Egypt. It's a country that he's their best player. He's their hope. So they'll be relying on him, and that's probably giving him more energy to perform there. He might come back to the Liverpool team, and it's just a shadow of everything he did at AFCON as well.
Fair enough.
I guess we just have to wait and see how that plays out. But I think Arne Slot is a great spot right now.
Yeah,
they're starting to get some results. Just keep playing football, man. Keep playing football. Kitiki
looking solid guy.
I'm so pissed.
Still keeping Isak on the bench.
I don't know how Isak is gonna get back into that team.
Yeah,
I'm like, why did they sign? They could have just signed Isak and then.
But I think that's good. I think that's good. That's what every manager wants. That's healthy competition.
Nah, I don't think
it's not even a competition. Isak is on bench.
I don't think that competition. You don't sign Isak for healthy competition. You sign Isak to come and start and mentor Ekitiki. You don't sign Isak to come on your bench
and come and sit on the bench.
That's not how it works. It's crazy.
But how many goals do you see Ekitiki getting this season? You see him over 20?
Nah, 20 is a lot.
I think it's possible.
Over 20.
He scored 4 in his last 2 games.
Yeah, 7 now. I don't know.
And he has 7 and he still has about 20 games to go.
20 is a lot.
If he gets 10, if he gets 13 more.
Because he doesn't take penalties.
He doesn't take penalties, but he can score hat-tricks.
We'll have to see. Calm down.
We're seeing braces.
Provided that Isak doesn't pick. Because I don't know if you guys remember the player Isak Kampi.
No, I remember, but at this point, I think the only thing that can get Ekitike out of that team is injury.
That's another thing to actually factor.
Yeah,
anybody can.
Goes a lot.
It's over expectation, but I think it's possible at the rate it's going now.
It's possible, but it's still a lot of goals.
But Haaland did it. But that's
Haaland is not Haaland.
It's not human. It's a different level.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. This is the After90 Podcast. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.